What's going on, guys? I hope you had a fantastic week. We made some really good trades, especially if you caught my watch list last Sunday. We made a 400% gainer on BYND, 57% gainer, a 30% gainer. Did pretty well on Peloton. I'm not sure what the percent gain was on that, but I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'm about to jump into the trade recap of this previous week. And don't forget to come by my channel this Monday for a watch list for this upcoming Tuesday for the market, because we're picking hot stocks and I'm showing you how I do it. To the trade recap, the first one is BYND Beyond Meat. I made 400% on this trade and it still kept taking off. And if you want to know how I found it, this is how I did it. So I'm using currently the 9, 13, and 20 period moving averages. And what I'm looking for is actually, I'm going to delete this 13 here. I'm looking for these stocks that sold off from last couple of weeks, and they got this flat bottom here, and then we got a crossover of the 9 above the 20. Anytime you have a fast moving average crossover a slow moving average, that is a indication of a trend change. And keep in mind, the longer that we sit across the bottom, the bigger the move. So if it's only a couple of days, usually the shorter the move. If it runs sideways on the bottom for a long time, when it takes off, that's going to be a big move. That's how we caught BYND and made 400%. The next stock we made a profit on was Overstock. Again, this crossover from the 9 over the 20. And you see here we didn't consolidate too much, so we didn't have as big of a move. We were able to swing trade this for a couple of days and make a pretty good profit. The next one we have is Nioh. That's Nioh. Same kind of thing. I actually got in this a little bit early before it crossed over, but what I liked was this break above this range here. Let me get my line going. Put this over right here for you. So we have higher lows, a little bit of consolidation, and then we broke out above this range, and that's when I entered this into a swing trade. So I made a decent profit on Nioh. Another one, same type of setup, was Peloton. Another good trade. Same thing. We broke out of this consolidation right here. We have a 9 cross over the 20, a little bit of consolidation, and then a breakout here, and made a good run for another profit. Another indication you can see for a swing trade right here is not only do we have a crossover, but we have this spike in our moving average, and this yellow line is a 10 period moving average on my volume. And whenever I get a break through that and across of these EMAs, I'm definitely interested in that stock. On BYND, it took off, and you might be anxious to enter this trade because you have a red to green. Although this would be a good entry, you could have got a little bit of an better entry if you waited till midday pullback down to VWAP. We got a couple candles to hold on the VWAP. Our volume started to pick up, and you could have entered this trade and then swung it for the next couple of days on BYND, and that's how I'm getting my entry points on the intraday chart after we look at the long-term chart first. But I hope it helps. It's a couple tips. That is our trade recap for this past week. Don't forget to stop by the channel for our watch list on Monday, because the market is closed on Monday, so the watch list will be coming out Monday instead of Sunday. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel for your chance to win a free pair of AirPods once we reach 500 subscribers.